I call skies and earth to witness against you this day, that I have set before thee life and death, the blessing and the curse. Therefore choose life, that thou mayest live, thou and thy seed, to love Yahweh thy God, to obey his voice, and to cleave to him. For he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which Yahweh swore an oath to thy fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzhak, and to Jacob, to give them. Devarim, Deuteronomy chapter 31. And Moshe went and spoke these words to all Yisrael, and he said to them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. And Yahweh hath said to me, Thou shalt not go over this Jordan. Yahweh thy God, he will go over before thee. He will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt dispossess them. And Yehoshua, he shall go over before thee, as Yahweh hath spoken. And Yahweh will do to them as he did to Sihon and to Og, the kings of the Amorri, and to their land, whom he destroyed. And Yahweh will deliver them up before you, and ye shall do to them according to all the command which I have commanded you. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be affrighted at them, for Yahweh thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moshe called to Yehoshua, and said to him in the sight of all Yisrael, Be strong and of good courage, for thou shalt go with this people into the land which Yahweh hath sworn to their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And Yahweh, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And Moshe wrote this law, and delivered it to the priests, the sons of Levi, that bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, and to all the elders of Yisrael. And Moshe commanded them, saying, At the end of every 7 years, in the set time of the year of release, in the festival of the tabernacles, when all Yisrael is come to appear before Yahweh thy God, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Yisrael in their hearing. Assemble the people, the men and the women and the little ones, and thy sojourner that is within thy gates, that they hear and that they learn, and fear Yahweh your God, and observe to do all the words of this law, and that their children who have not known may hear and learn to fear Yahweh your God, as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over the Jordan to possess it. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Behold, thy days approach that thou must die. Call Yehoshua, and present yourselves in the tent of appointment, that I may give him a charge. And Moshe and Yehoshua went and presented themselves in the tent of appointment. And Yahweh appeared in the tent in a pillar of cloud, and the pillar of cloud stood over the door of the tent. And Yahweh said to Moshe,
Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and play the harlot after the strange gods of the land, whither they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall come upon them, so that they will say in that day, Are not these evils come upon us because our God is not among us? And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evil which they shall have wrought, in that they turned to other gods. Now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach thou it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swore an oath to their fathers, flowing with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and become fat, then will they turn to other gods and serve them, and despise me, and break my covenant. And it shall become, when many evils and troubles are come upon them, that this song shall testify before them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imagination which they frame this day, before I have brought them into the land which I swore an oath. So Moshe wrote this song the same day, and taught it the children of Israel. And he gave Yehoshua the son of Nun a charge, and said, Be strong and of good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swore an oath to them, and I will be with
thee. And it was when Moshe had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moshe commanded the Leviim that bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it by the side of the ark of the covenant of Yahweh your God, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh, and how much more after my death? Assemble to me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call skies and earth to witness against them. For I know that after my death ye will utterly corrupt yourselves, and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days, because ye will do that which is evil in the sight of Yahweh, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moshe spoke in the ears of all the assembly of Israel the words of this song, until they were finished. Give ear, ye skies, and I will speak, and let the earth hear the words of my mouth.